Hello and welcome to episode 13 of my Sky Factory Let's Play. I'm our Mystic, and last time we worked on Tinker's Construct. As you can see over there, there's a smeltery with the tables and everything. We have our tools in here because we don't need them quite at the moment. We will take the pickaxe out, however, because we might need that. Actually, I don't think we do at the moment. So what I want to do today is we were going to start on dealing with mobs or something like that, doing sugarcane, dealing with mobs and that sort of thing. But as I was sitting here getting materials, we're doing this for about 4 hours now. I've been actively trying to gather more materials off camera so that I can do more things on camera. I can build with different things. I'm working on getting limestone is one of the things I want to build the mob spawner out of limestone, chiseled limestone. So I want to show you guys this real quick, and then we'll get into what we're going to be actually doing this episode. So as you can see, I have all of these running. I take the stone out of here, and I put the stone, I fill this autonomous activator with cobblestone. On this side I have stone hammers. Since we have so much stone, I'm just using stone hammers. There's no point in using iron or diamond or lead or whatever at the moment, because we don't have enough of those materials where I would feel comfortable doing this on a mass scale with those hammers. And then we have it here too. So we have here and here. So this turns it from stone into gravel. And gravel should come. See, gravel comes through here. Right there. There's gravel. Then from gravel into sand. We also have some dust that I did. I want to do a combination of both sand and dust. Dust is more for redstone and blaze powder and those sort of things, and sand is for the limestone. There are a few other things from sand, but if we look into sand, what we use sand for, and we go over to the ex nihilo sieve, sand and quartz are really the only two things we really need at the moment. Or limestone and quartz is the only things we get from sand, okay? And so that's all you have to do. If you want to know, okay, where does this come from? Then you go into NEI and you right click on what you want. So dust, ex nihilo sieve, this is what you get from dust. You get bone meal, redstone, blaze powder, glowstone, quartz dust, gunpowder, and then the pulverized ore. You can do the same thing for gravel, and you can do the same for dirt as well. So that's what I'm doing. I have sand. Some of this sand I will turn into dust, and then some of it I will be sifting for the limestone, and we'll gradually get up limestone so we can start using chiseled limestone to do things. Okay, so I have a bunch of materials going on, and over here, if you look, I have more iron now, and then I've also, while I was waiting for that stuff to go, I got all of the dust and all this stuff and turned it I refined it basically. Most of what we had before, if you noticed in the past videos, was the broken ore. I turned that into gravel ore, or the crushed ore, and then I turned that into the pulverized ore to get extra. And the way I did that is I just ran it through our refining system over there, our conversion system. The problem with that, though, at least with this setup, is when the ore is broken, or when the ore gravel is broken by a hammer, it pops. So you have ore that comes off the side, comes over here, and doesn't get into the hopper. So the way I do that is I stand here on this chest. So when things break, I can get them. So when I was doing the processing, that's what I was doing, is I was standing there when I was refining the broken ore into pulverized. So if you saw, we got a bunch of ingots of things. We still need a lot of iron though. We have some iron in here, which, by the way, this doubles it again. Or not doubles it, but this gets you even more. So let's go, let me show you just how that works. Gotta keep up with this, because there's runoff sometimes. So let's do it with the iron. Okay, let's get some broken, let's get some crushed. Okay, so let's put this together, and we'll just do this manually. There's only, 16 of each, so it's not that big a deal. Let's get a hammer, and let's just go up. So we had 16 ore gravel. Okay, let's see what we get. We had a stack of 64 broken ore. Okay, let's see how many we get here. Oh, look at that. We're up to 18. If we had 16, then we added 18. So we got 2 extra ore plus a crushed for that. Okay, now here we have 34 sand, iron sand. So let's do that. We don't really need to do all of this, but I'm going to. We don't really have to do it manually, but also I'm going to just because I've already started. Okay, so while I'm doing this, as you can see, it's coming down. I have made a tank. I've made a tank, 8-block tank of open blocks. I think open blocks is the tank. Okay, so we had 34 pulverized. Oh, we had 34. And now how many we have? We have 38. So we went from 32 iron to 38 iron just by doing that process. Let's put this back. Okay. So that's how that works. So when you smelt iron ore gravel or iron ore sand, it only gives you 1 ingot. So the way you get more from that is you go from iron ore gravel to iron ore sand, which is the crushed, and then to the pulverized, which gives you the iron ore dust. So that gives us 38. Now there's 14 in here already, and I'm going to get rid of that 14. So we're going to make a block of it, which is 9, and then we're going to use these ingots to clear it out. Now it shouldn't be cleared out yet. We should still have a few more ingots. Yeah. So let's get the iron. And let's get the block over here. We can start this cooking up. Now this smeltery, the size of this smeltery, can take a little over a stack of ore to smelt at a time. So I think it's like a stack plus 9 or something like that. Let's turn this into ingots. Okay, so this is smelting down. While this is smelting, I'm going to show you guys what I've done and what we're going to do towards the end of this episode. I have made an open blocks tank. I've made 8 tank blocks, and so if you want to know how to make that, you go to tank, and it's this clear one from open blocks. You click on that. It's 4 obsidian and 5 glass panes. If you want to know how to make glass panes, that's how you do it. And then they're multi-blocks, so they connect together. So I have 8 of them here. Now what I want to do is I want to put liquid transfer nodes on top of all of these crucibles here, and then connect them to the tank so it'll automatically fill up the tank. After that, I'm going to take a barrel and I'm going to stick it down here, I believe, or back here somewhere, and I'm going to have, we're going to do some kind of system where it automatically puts stone into this so we can have automated lava, because I want to get to power, I want to get to machines, and to do that we need the power. We still haven't upgraded this because we haven't done end stone yet, is what we need for the next upgrade. But we're getting to that. We are getting to that. I should have a mob spawner going so that I can get, you know, bones and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really care about XP or bones or anything. I've added some more platforms. If you look over there and over here, those weren't there before. I've added 4 more platforms for us to do things on. So maybe one of those will be a mob spawner. I'm not sure. I keep on talking about the mob spawner, but then I don't do anything about it. Okay, so we had 38 molten iron, or we had 38 iron. The smeltery doubles that, so now we have 76 iron. So we went from 32, a possible 32 iron, refined that, then smelted it, and now we have 76. So you can get a lot out of a little with doing this stuff. It takes a while to do, especially if you don't have an automated machine process like that, because that little process of doing it, starting with the 32 blocks, and then using the hammer on them, or using the hammer on 16 of them, and then on the 34 of them to make the 38. That takes a little bit of time. That makes it a little bit easier, but it still takes time. But we doubled our ore, over doubled it. That does not go there. Okay, 49. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you all of this is, one, so you know how to do it, and you know that it does work. In fact, that it does in fact work. It's not just a rumor or whatever. If you've heard things but you're not sure. 2, because we need iron. So to make the liquid transfer nodes, we need a regular transfer node, and then we need to add some stuff to it. We need to add some lapis, we need to add some iron, and we need to add a bucket. Okay, and so we need 10 buckets because there are 10 crucibles, so we need 1 for each. So we need 10 buckets. I don't know, honestly, I don't even know if we're going to be able to, we're going to have all the redstone we need for this, but I want to get it started at least on camera, and then I'll finish it up off camera and show you the final product, because I know you guys don't want to miss out on all this stuff. Like, you're watching to watch this, to watch how to do things, that sort of thing. So we have 8 buckets already. I've already made 8 of them, so let's make 9 and 10. 10 buckets. So we have our 10 buckets. For now, the rest of this iron can go back into there. So as you can see, we have a bunch of ingots now, which is a fantastic thing. As you can also see over here, I didn't really talk about it, but I did make my cocoa bean farm, and we do have 3.5 stacks of cocoa beans. Rubber tree farm, I've started working on cooking up the rubber to make some plastic. I haven't made the plastic yet, but I've started cooking the rubber. We're low on wood. We need to maybe once we get enough cocoa beans, we'll go back to farming up some wood. I'm trying to wait until we can get an MFR farm, a tree farm going. It's automated. I'm trying to wait till then, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We may need more wood before then. We'll see. Okay, so now we need to make the transfer nodes. How many transfer nodes do we need? Let's just take all of this. We still don't have any Eye of Ender, or not Eye of Ender, Ender Eyes. So we're not going to be able to. We don't have enough. We have 3 already, and we have enough to make 2. We need 2 chests. We need these, the transfer pipes, and we need stone, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have half of the transfer nodes we need. That's fine. We'll start with that. So I believe if you type in trans, or trans, this is what we need, the transfer node liquids. Okay, so we need a bucket, 2 iron ingots, and 2 lapis. Okay, so we need 10 iron and 10 lapis. Alright, and we only need half of these buckets. So let's put everything together. And there's the transfer nodes. Okay, that's awesome. We do have some more redstone in there, so we may be able to make some more. But I want to get this just little part set up. Try to make this video as quick as possible. And so let's do these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so lava's in there. Now let's take the lava and let's go out here and then down to there. Oh. Now I don't know if that's working or not. Is there not there? Okay, it's going somewhere because these don't have any in them. Okay, it is working because that was 6 before. Yes, it is working. Awesome. So we have that working. So that's good. I don't want that there, so we need to go get our wrench. So let's go get our wrench because I forgot to get it when I was over there before. We don't need these transfer pipes, I don't think, so we'll put them back. Wrench is in here. I made the quartz wrench just because we have a lot of quartz. Okay, okay, that's still going, and let's, there we go. Oh, okay. And let's just do, that works, I think. Yeah, okay. So now we need 5 more. And basically, what I'm thinking about doing, I don't know if this will work, I need to find out. But I want to put autonomous activators on the back here. Back behind here. Facing the crucibles. And they will be full of stone, and the stone will be automatically put into the crucible, it will melt, and then come into here. That's basically what I want. So I just want to see if it works. So let's get one. Let's get an autonomous activator. And let's see. Autonomous activators, there's 1 in here, there's 10 in here, nice. We have just enough. And let's get some stone. 3 is enough. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna have to tear this down somewhere. I'm gonna do it right here. Okay. And I want, we'll just do, nope. I knew we needed the pickaxe or something. Okay, so that's facing out, and this is on right click. Yes, it's working. So we've put that down, it should be making lava and then pulling it out. Awesome. So that does work, guys. That does work. Let's get back here and let's get this stone out of here. We don't need this stone. And I want, what do I want? I want this to go away and this to be blue, because I want it to come out from underneath. Like I'm gonna put pipes underneath here to pull from a barrel at the end. So I'm gonna set this up, and then next episode I will show you the finished product and we will start working on something else. So guys, this is where I'm gonna end it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And peace out.